Good morning everyone, it's Tuesday the 18th of October 2011. It's me, Steve Faragher again with the big shave, and just turn that up a little bit so we can see a bit better. Yeah, we're still, we are being adventurous, aren't we, really, because we've got the goats milk from Sud's Law, which is a local local Merseyside based company that sells its stuff on eBay. And I think the feedback after yesterday's from myself, or from me, reflection on yesterday's, is that it's a nice, it's not incredibly rich, but it feels really nice on the skin, and obviously it's got all this milk. Oh, there you go, it is getting richer. Is that it must be having some moisture and some effect on the skin. I've started putting it in the bowl today. Clean the bowl out. There we go. Clean the bowl out, and because it's quite difficult to actually lather up in that, and it's also quite hard. It's gonna last for ages. This. So what you do is basically get plenty on the brush, and then just lather up in the bowl, and you drop it on the floor again. It's a good job. It's a good job. It's a plastic container, isn't it? And then basically it builds up on the face. It's £4.50. I don't own this company, by the way, so I'm not trying to get you to buy it so I can make loads of money. But I did have an idea actually. Maybe I should go to them, and maybe I should endorse the soap. Maybe they should put my face on it or something like that. So like remember Paul Newman, salad dressing. That me with me maker on the front of the Sud's Law. What do you reckon? And people keep telling me to turn this down as well to less than 6, but I do actually like shaving on the 6. I feel when you're using a maker on less than 6, it must be like driving a Porsche at 30 miles an hour. It's what it's made for, and also you have to think what you're doing before you put this thing on your face, because in reality it'll just dig in and just cut and just hurt. So you got to. It is a bit like using a straight razor, because when you put one on a knee your face, as soon as you get within a couple of centimetres, you realise if I don't do this right, it's gonna lob a big hole. So we're going for the second pass. Lathering up again, and again it's a nice, coming up nice second go. Let's put a bit more cream on it. So second pass this time. We've gone with the growth. We're going against the growth. I'll have to do a video which is just about the shaving techniques, I think, because the shaving techniques tend to get a bit sidetracked, don't they? Talk about other things. Liam Fox, the guy we talked about last week, the minister, resigned at the weekend. Finally, the pressure on him, forced him to go. Wasn't so much what he'd done that annoyed me, really. It was the way that they were sort of hounding him. They weren't hounding him because of his sexuality, but they wouldn't come right out and say this thing. They were just sort of hinting at it, I felt sorry for the guy in the end. I'm not a Conservative voter. I don't know what I am at the moment, because I'm just a member of the Labour Party, and I did vote for Ed Miliband, who's the new leader. And he was on the radio last night talking about energy, about the cost of energy in Britain, because energy in Britain is quite expensive. This is gas and electricity. And he basically was on the Radio 4. They have a programme at 5 o'clock called PM. He was on that, and he was being questioned about, legislation to stop these energy companies making so much money. But and he was basically lambasting the Conservatives. But he was the Labour Minister for Energy. the last time Labour were in power, this was brought to his attention, and he had a real problem trying to sort of explain himself away why he didn't bring the legislation that he's saying should be brought in, why he didn't bring it in now. And he sort of, at the end of the day, he ended up being very, very cynical about a lot of them, and wondering what parties are out there, what political parties are out there that you can vote for. I'm a natural Labour supporter, but I just think they're not in touch with the working man. So who would I vote for at the next election? I don't know. Considering voting Green, actually. And maybe even joining the Green Party, that would be a bit of a sort of upset some local people. Okay, so there you go. That's 3 passes, and it's a very nice feeling. So Sud's Law, give it a go. £4.50 including postage, but I'm not sure about America. I don't think they send internationally, so it'll be interesting to see what their reaction is when your order comes through. They seem nice people as well, because the first one got lost, and as a consequence, they had to send me another one. They're really nice about it. They even offer the refund as well. Actually send the stuff out and refund as well, but decided not to. Okay, I'm still using the old lemon cologne, the cheap lemon cologne. It's getting near the end of its life actually, so I'll start using something else shortly, probably Arco. And again, it's not stinging that much. The odd little twing. I'm supposed to say something like yippee-ki-yay, aren't I? Or did I say that yesterday? No, I can't remember. It's all a bit of a blur. So that's the cologne. Forgot the word cologne then. That's the moisturiser, rub it in well. Sets me up for work. And just check I haven't got any white stuff on my face. Another satisfying big shave, folks. Hope you're all having decent shaves. I'm still waiting. I've got an order in for 4 razors, 3 from Turkey. Cheap, I think the cheap knockoffs, cheap copies. And also I've got an order in for the Chinese razor. I think they're called a vial or wheel or something like that. Still waiting for them to come. So when they come, obviously we'll test them. So what today, we're using Sud's Law soap. It's the Big Shave, sponsored by Sud's Law handmade soap. That's me on the front of the wrapper. Using the old maker on set number 6, because I'm that kind of guy. And it's a Persona blade that Tim Miller, the great and the good Tim Miller, sent me, and it was really enjoyable. And if it wasn't for the talking, it'd be a 4-minute shave, that. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Have a good day, have a great day, despite all the wind and the rain in Liverpool, and despite the fact it's just gone very, very sunny. Goodbye from me, Steve Faragher.